That hurt. You see, this part right here, that hurt when I dropped. Spirited Away was one of the best anime experiences I've ever had. No doubt about it. From the characters to the art, soundtrack, every single part of it had me more immersed in a movie than I felt in a very long time. But first, hello, I'm Nana, and this is Nana's Nonsense. Finish it, Pico. Amen. For Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away. This is a segment where I judge the anime I've watched from a scale of 1 to 7. If you're new here and you want to see more, consider subscribing. It's free. You could click anytime. But if you're not, thank you for existing anyway. Let me get to the video. I know. Spirited Away was a watch I've been procrastinating for and I'm kind of mad that I did. Okay? You see the what's his name? What's the Equalizer guy? Denzel Washington lip quiver? That's how you know I'm serious. Okay, for the rundown, Spirited Away is a Japanese animated film directed by Hayao. His name is spelled Hayao. Was that Hayao or Heyo?
Heyo or Hayo, like
Miyazaki. That's his name, Hayao Miyazaki. Huge shout out to my guy, by the way. Although his choice in characters is quite questionable. We'll get into that later. The story follows a young girl named Chihiro, who's moving to a new place with her parents, which obviously disappoints her, because which child do you know would be happy with leaving the home that they've known forever to go to the strange place with the strange people with the strange stuff in the strange world? The answer is no one. Don't try to be smart with me. I can hear you talking about,
well, maybe that.
No! The answer is no, kid. Don't make me clear my throat like 8 times. Stop asking questions. Stop trying to intrigue in that video. Let me explain what I need to. While searching for their destination, while searching for their home, they stumble right into what looks like an old abandoned theme park or church, right? Which is very creepy, very ominous, and Chihiro clearly wanted no part in that. Well, anyway, this place is ruled by spirits and witches and strange creatures galore. Which Chihiro's parents decide to eat some food that they smell. They went to a freaking they went to like a vendor and they smell something good. And their first thought is to be like, no, yeah, we'll eat this mess. We go ahead and eat this mess. And then later, we'll get the people who made this stuff just leaving the food here, and we'll pay for it later. Yeah, like imagine you order something, right? And then they're just like, they're waiting for you to come back. You know, you probably walk around with your family a little bit, and then when you come back, you see some freaking people hunched over like this, eating your food. And you're just like, what the freak is going on here? Why you eating my food? And then they're just like, oh, that's your food? That's your food. I thought we were gonna pay for it later. We're gonna pay for these people that eat the spirit food in their spirit world turn into, you guessed it, no you didn't, pigs. They turned into pigs. Yeah, obviously Chihiro is quite scared at that, and she freaking zips out of there. And then she runs into a freaking spirit named Haku. Shout out to Haku. Haku's freaking goated. Haku saves her and then like tells her that she has to work in the bathhouse, which is where this main story takes place. And it's ruled by a witch named Yuba. And basically Yubaba runs this freaking place. But we'll get into that later. Stop getting ahead of me. Stop getting you stay behind me. I'm not like the front of the train. You're the caboose. You're the caboose, okay? Then the story stars Chihiro, and she faces various challenges and whatnot to save her parents, whatever the freaking hell. Okay. Now, let me stress the beauty of the characters in this movie. From Chihiro to No Face, Spirited Away does this thing, right? Where you can see the world through different perspectives, even though there is but one main character, I think. Chihiro starts like a somewhat spoiled child who just wants to go home, right? You know, like a very respected person. Like I can like, yo, if I had the work ethic of Chihiro, I'd be freaking
Neil Armstrong or something like that.
Living in space.
Haku is you guys know the freaking dragon she rides on, bro? Like the iconic scene of like Spirited Away, that freaking, he's that thing. He is, maybe that's spoiled. Did I spoil? I don't care if I spoiled. No, I don't want to hear you. I don't care if it's spoiled. So what? You're gonna watch it anyway, whatever. Yubaba, right, is our main antagonist and the owner of the bathhouse, but actually ends up being a more likable character by the end of the film. She's kind of like that aunt, right, who's tough, but only wants the best for you. We all have that family member. I know we do. Stop lying. You want to be so special. Everybody, let's turn our attention to him, because clearly he's just like, no, I don't have an aunt like that. Yes, you do. So quit lying. You're not special. Nobody thinks you're cool, dude. Can I continue now? Thank you. No Face is probably the most iconic character in the movie, but actually ends up later on in the movie. He comes a little bit later, but he tries to befriend Chihiro, either by helping her, right, or by bribing her with gold, or, you know, just trying to get into good graces with our main character Chihiro, because Chihiro, she's just that girl, okay? That's simply it. She's just that girl. Then there's Zeniba, right? Yubaba's twin sister, who initially is seen as evil, but turns out to be the complete opposite. Zeniba reminds me of a neighbor that I used to have, right? Who she had a heart of gold. Every single birthday I had, she'd have a cake for me. Even when my parents were just like, dang, we forgot the cake. We have a cake from our neighbor. She was old, beautiful, and one can only hope to be that generous, you know? But she genuinely made me cheer up like every single time she was on screen, just because she reminded me of my neighbor so much, you know? Rest in peace to her. She was an amazing person. Okay. Lin was another character who wanted to, you know, she was kind of like the mentor of Chihiro. She taught her how to survive in the bathhouse, you know? She was like that older sister who was always bossy. Stop saying you don't have it. If you don't have an older sister and you're an only child, that's tough. I guess you're not included. I'm sorry, that was a little bit mean. I'm apologizing. But basically, she's like the older sister. It's just like, okay, so in order to survive, you have to be able to sweep the floors, and you have to be able to do the water system. You have to do this, you have to do that. Don't say that, don't do this, don't go here, don't go there. She's that, you know, she's that type. So shout out to Lin. She was also a seriously cool character. And then there's Kamaji, right? Kamaji. He's the worker of the furnace, right? And he serves as a sort of, I don't know, like a grandfather figure. It's like what I imagine, because I've never actually worked like a 9-to-5 retail job before. It's what I imagine certain people in your retail job act like. These people are like, even though they're not main characters of your own story, they're still here to, like, you know, give you tiny tidbits of like, yo, did you watch the new thing or something? Or like, don't throw the fryer oil into this, or don't do this. And then there's that old guy in your group who's just kind of nice. Hopefully he's not like pervy or nothing like that, but he just kind of helps you. And he's just like, yo, who is this dude? What's this guy? So you know what I'm saying? The characters make you feel that sort of way. It's just like, I wonder what this person's backstory was. They did a really, really good job of doing that. So Mahayo, Hahayo, whatever your name is, Miyazaki, you're sick for that. You're sick for that. And then there's the music. The iconic soundtrack doesn't just set the mood, y'all. It makes you feel like you're truly stumbling into this magical world. And the art is absolutely breathtaking. Every scene, right? Every scene is hand-drawn. Every scene, hand-drawn, absolute masterpieces of art. Drawn by hand, giving us the look of a daily life in this absolutely fantastical and magical world. It's so immersive that during some scenes, I felt like the passenger on the dang train of the worker or the worker in the bathhouse, man. I'm so serious. I know I'm making this up, but I'm genuinely, I was sitting down and I was completely immersed in that movie. And I realized why it is number one. I don't want to spoil too much of the masterpiece of this movie, but I so highly, you see, I'm gonna try to, you see, here's how highly I want to recommend this movie to you. Because clearly I have to state this. I promise you it's this highly. You see this? It goes past this. Okay? I that highly recommend this movie to you. See this? Y'all see one? Y'all see 2 fingers? 3? We're good. All in all, I just want to say thank you to Hayao. I'll do some research. Hayao Miyazaki for creating this absolute bona fide work of art. Okay? By the end of the movie, I was thinking about how wild it was, right? that Chihiro, right, the main character, would have to continue her life meeting those freaking people in the place and in the mess, and like she will never see them again. That's how much of like a connection they created that I could feel through the screen. It was just like these people look like they feel like family. Like to her, from me at least, it's just like these people really allowed her to survive, and like they really like took her in, and she was really doing them. And I was like, this isn't. It hurt, man. It hurt. I'm gonna be honest, it hurt. But all in all, it was a great movie. Okay, it was an absolutely amazing movie. Spirited Away really did change my anime movie watching experiences. I didn't watch that many, but from now on, I'm gonna be a little bit more open to the situation, seeing as how amazing that one was. Okay, so I'm gonna give Spirited Away, right? Get ready for this one. Get ready for this one. A seven. It's gotta be a 7. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Absolutely phenomenal movie. The music, the soundtrack, the characters, the art. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I do highly, I already showed you how highly, so I don't need to do it again. I highly recommend that you watch with like a partner, but I know that, you know, most of y'all watching don't have that, be included. So, you know, watch it with a family member, watch it with somebody, so that this thing could be a core memory that you guys share, you know? This is the mess that you have to share that experience with someone. Because I'm about to cry just thinking of. Thank every single one of you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. I know that it's a little bit difficult seeing as I'm somebody with such a little bit amount of subscribers, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys just clicking on the video. It really made my experience that much more enjoyable. So really thank you guys for that. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is 7 saying sayonara. Okay? That was Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away. And I hope to see you in the next